welcome to this Monday edition of the show where I report on the latest in gaming news. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smack that like button. Anyway, yeah, let's get into the gaming news because an EA executive has talked about the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One's life cycles. Now, I know this all sounds crazy because, well, these new consoles just came out, but every time a new console does come out, the topic of the life cycle of how long the console will last does come around. And in this case, EA Studios Executive Vice President Patrick Soderlund is expecting the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One console life cycle to last for about 5 to 6 years. This is actually about 2 years less than what we've seen with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. So instead of it being about 7 to 8 years old like the PlayStation 3 and 360 were, now it's going to be 5 to 6 years, which is a little bit shorter. Now, Patrick was quoted saying something along the lines of the console did last a little too long in the last generation. It was just a little longer than what he would have liked and what his company would have liked. Personally, I agree with them. The console generation of the 360 and PS3 did last just a little bit too long. It seemed like they were just trying to stretch it out with Kinect and with PlayStation Move, and it just really hurt the companies instead of making them even better. Honestly, I felt like Kinect was a beta test on the 360 for what we have now on the Xbox One. And PlayStation Move, the same thing. You see it now with the light on the control of the PlayStation 4. I feel like those last 2 years went on for too long and were just beta tests for the next generation. Hopefully we get the next 6 years or so and it's an actual full generation where we get full awesome complete games. And in the future, if it's a console that's another $500 or $600, that's only $500 or $600 every 6 years or so. And if you think about it, upgrading a PC is a couple $100 each year. Well, it depends on how much you spend and how often you upgrade. So a console every 6 years is actually a pretty good deal. And that means that graphics will improve over those years, and once we finally max out those graphics after 5 or 6 years, we get a new console. So this EA Games Vice President is actually pretty damn right about all this. And if he has it his way, and if all the other companies see the same way, I guess in 2019 or something like that, we will see the new Xbox, the new PlayStation, new whatever comes out next. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below if you'd rather have a longer generation life cycle of consoles or a shorter one. And while you're doing that, let's switch over to some sad news.
Sad news! What the fuck?
So today's sad news involves GTA 5 and Rockstar Games, because today's sad news is a possible lawsuit towards Rockstar Games over GTA 5. Now you may be thinking, oh no, what's gonna happen now? Well, don't think about it, because this is the most stupid lawsuit ever. Do you guys know this girl? Yes, this is Lindsay Lohan. You know that cracked out bitch that's always doing crazy shit? Well, Lindsay Lohan has contacted her lawyers and she wants to sue Rockstar Games over her portrayal in GTA 5. The thing is though, she isn't in the game. There's just celebrity Hollywood type girls. But she claims that they used her likeliness in the game to portray these women. However, I'm pretty sure she's just a stereotypical drugged up bitch in Hollywood. So I highly doubt she's got any pull in this court case, if it does even go to the courts. Now, one thing I will mention is that there is a part in the game where you do pick up this girl and you have to save her from the paparazzi. And she is a blonde and she's probably on drugs. She's trying to avoid the paparazzi, which sounds like Lindsay Lohan, but it also sounds like a million other women in Hollywood. Additionally, she also claims that the girl in, you know, that photo where she's snapping, yeah, this girl right here, yeah, she claims that that's her too, or it's her likeliness, but I think it looks more like Kate Upton, or it could look like a bunch of other blonde girls with big tits. So this sad news, if you do hear about it in the news about GTA 5 and Lindsay Lohan going to court, it's just the most ridiculous thing. Honestly, I think it's the dumbest story of the day, yet I just found it entertaining and I wanted to use bitch, slut, all these kind of words in a video for once. Anyway, yeah, let's get to the big news.
Big news!
So we just went from the sad news to the big news, and this kind of works into our next story, because if you heard last week, the cricket game Ashes Cricket 2013 was pulled from Steam. It went up on Steam and then it was taken down because it's just awful. I'm lost for words at how bad this game really is. Now that's the sad news part of this story, because well, that's now in the past, but a new cricket game has emerged. This new trailer for Don Bradman Cricket has been launched, and it actually looks very promising. If you guys look at it, it does look pretty good for an Australian-made game. Yes, this is made by, I'm pretty sure, the same people that make the AFL games. Don't quote me on that though. But it is an Aussie studio behind the game, and it does look pretty promising, as I said. So yeah, if you want to check out the full trailer for Don Bradman Cricket, I have linked it down below. Oh, and the reason I'm even mentioning this stuff is because I've been playing cricket games for a long time. You know, since like Shane Warne cricket back on like the PlayStation 1. So yeah, I've got some hope for cricket games to make a good return. Anyway, yeah, that link for the trailer is down below, and forget about Ashes cricket, that game is trash. But now to our big news, our real big news of the day, and it's something really awesome that I found online. This isn't like some breaking news, but it's just something really epic, and it's about Rise, Son of Rome. You know, that new Xbox One exclusive game? Well, this video was put together. It's actually an Australian video where these guys are doing like Rise in real life with a bunch of food and stuff and doing like actions from the game against food. But yeah, I just found this video really cool, and I just like the way they implemented the stuff from the game into real life and just against a meat body thing. Anyway, yeah, if you want to check that video out, I have linked it down below. It's definitely worth checking out because it's pretty awesome. Anyway, that is it for the gaming news today. I'm sorry if it was a little bit short, but hopefully it was entertaining and hopefully it was informative. And now let's get to the Gorilla Man question. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay, guys, the question is, if video games didn't exist, what would you be doing instead? So put your answer down below in the comment section. You can up on the next show. Enjoy today's video. Make sure you smack the like button because I'm ChampChong, Max Australia here. Blah, blah, blah.